Well, hello there. You're probably here to find out how to make larger pieces of fabric and lace, right? It's a question that's commonly asked. You probably already know that there are other topics that are covered in previous tutorials on the Flexique Fridays playlist, but let's dive right into this one, right? The easy one first. If you have two pieces of lace, you want to take them and adjoin them. So you take some warmed up Flexique Instant Lace that's colored the same color as what you're trying to adjoin, and you take a little brush and dab just at the point where the two touch. Right at those points where they touch. And that's all there is to it. Now you let that dry just for a few minutes, and you can then lift it up and it stays attached. And you would be surprised how strong that link is. You can stretch it and it still won't go apart. It's still a little fresh right now, but if I let it dry just a little bit longer, you can then wrap your long piece of lace around your cake. Okay, so that's what you do if you want longer pieces of lace. So let's talk about Flexique by itself. I have a piece of Flexique here that I've just done. In this case, you probably want to add to it before you luster it, or before you add any kind of cornstarch to it. Again, make sure that you use the same color Flexique that you did before, and simply, if there's any bad marks on the piece that you're working with, like this one's got a little bit of a scrape to it, don't worry about it. You just add some Flexique at the joint and spread it in, overlapping it just a little bit, and now you've got a larger piece of Flexique. When that dries, you'll have a much larger piece, and you can keep on doing that over and over and over again until you get the piece the size that you're looking for. I could have spread that out just a little bit more before it dried, because it is fairly cold in here. Remember, cold makes it set faster. But that's all there is to it. Now you let that set for a few minutes, and then you've got another section of Flexique that's larger. So if I try it on the other side, for instance, let's do this a little bit smoother, okay? Now see how I've got a smoother joining place there. There you go. Now if you want to put luster on there or cornstarch on there, it'll cover up any imperfections. Remember that you can reuse whatever you have extra, and when it all dries, you now have a larger piece of Flexique that's joined and continues on as large as you want. Okay, now the last point is, suppose you have Flexique on wafer paper and you want to make larger pieces of Flexique on wafer paper. Remember that while you're making it, if it's still fresh, you can just overlap or adjoin and then coat with Flexique, and you will continue to make larger pieces of your Flexique covered wafer paper. But if you've already got pieces that are cured and you want to attach them together and make larger pieces, again, simply Take a little bit of Flexique, the length of the overlap joint, lay down one piece of your Flexique with wafer paper, overlap the other one, and I'm using clear Flexique in this case. I am just adding a layer of the Flexique on top of the Flexique with wafer paper, and it melts and attaches the Flexique over wafer paper to make a larger piece. And there you have it. Now when that dries, again, you'll have a large piece. You can continue adding sections together. If you were making like a quilt with different colors, you could cut shapes and then attach them together and make a larger piece of colored Flexique over wafer paper. And you see that now that it's dried at that juncture, it's connected, and you can luster it or color it however you want to make it a larger piece. Easy. So that's all there is to it. Pretty simple process. Just add some warm Flexique or Flexique Instant Lace to the joints where you want to attach larger pieces of either Flexique, Flexique on wafer paper, or Flexique Instant Lace. Piece of cake, right? Try it. Have fun with it. We've got just one or two more topics we're going to cover next time. I think we're going to try to talk about using Flexique to create balls or balloons. So tune in for that one. And in the meantime, have a lot of fun. Enjoy working with the products and let us know what you do with them. Take care. Bye.